So you went for it?
Yes.
Let me see your phone.
Bro,
Let me see your phone.
Sir, I'll be $1
Why did you cheat on me?
I'm just not attracted to you anymore.
Would you cheat for $1,000?
No, man.
I mean, like, that's a lot of money.
Oh, come on.
I could like spend on like both. Like, we could use it.
Why did you cheat on me?
$1,000 is not a lot of money, okay? Not in this world, not in this economy. And she's willing to sell her soul for a jelly roll. Let's continue watching.
I was ovulating. You don't know women. You haven't grown up with women. My body, I was just listening to my body. We are chemically created. I have this chemical thing in me where I have to reproduce. My body, I was just listening to my body, you know? I was at the club, there was a man there, cute, a couple drinks in. I was like, my body was like,
this is crazy. These women will use any excuse to justify why they're cheating. You're not giving me enough attention. I'm ovulating. You're never around. Instead of just finding a hobby or something else to do. It seems like they just got to flirt. They have to talk to a guy. A lot of these chicks, man, they can't be trusted. It seems like when they get a relationship, they have to, seek other attention from other guys.
Or you can stay here,
You're not, but you just told me I had to leave. So
you do gotta leave, so you ain't got no choice. If you gonna stay here, your stuff ain't gonna be at the house no more.
Yes, it is.
Bro, get
I
up.
have the key.
Get up. It don't matter if you got the key. The locks to be changed.
Why did you bring him in my house? You think I'm playing with you? Why did you bring him in my house, man?
You can hear the hurt and frustration in his voice.
She want to keep playing on me, dog. Told her I was gonna drop all her shit, man. I can't believe you on somebody in my house.
Kal halayim la YAHAWAH BaHashem YAHAWASHI YAHAWAH Kwadash. All praises and glory go to you, Lord. Double honors and respect go to our apostles, bishops, elders, and teachers, the men of great millstone. To you I say shalom. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. It's your brother Ryan. Let's get into it. I used the brothers Shalom 777's channel as an example of the status of the women in America, Babylon the Great. In this society, this government has been like a surrogate mother to their whoredoms, and they are all the way gone. They're all the way forward and wicked generation. These women, they only care about themselves. They are narcissistic, psychotic in a lot of cases, overstepping their boundaries, not having loyalty to anyone. And this is by design. The Lord did not impart onto her wisdom. And wisdom truly is the fear of the Lord. They have no fear of the Lord. So if they don't fear the Lord, they don't fear anything else under it. They definitely don't fear you, okay? And in these latter days, it is better that you not marry. It is better that you not connect yourself to these women in these societies, because all they're about is wickedness in a lot of the cases. And I'm not saying they're all like that, but a large percentage of them is wicked. So, what do the scriptures say? This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 26. All right, and I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. We'll begin at verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. A yoke is bondage, okay? So an evil wife is bondage shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he had held a scorpion, right? A poisonous creature. Because they can sting you and wound you, bruise you, damage you, okay? They've been given that type of authority in these societies. And especially the Jake woman, the so-called Negro, Latino, and North American Indians. They literally have been given free will to do as they please, okay? A very demonic doctrine. So they can cheat on you. They can put children on you that are not yours. They can commit whoredoms and go to the court and take half of your belongings. Okay, if they're married to you. This whole society has just been a surrogate mother, allowing them to become more poisonous than they ever have had the ability to be. Okay. Verse 8, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad cause of great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known by the haughty looks and eyelids. Right? She may be known by her haughty looks and eyelids. Right? Verse 11, I'm going to skip down. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against you. Right? Don't be surprised when you find out just how wicked your woman is. Okay? And in these latter days, man, okay, they can't control it. They've been given free will and free reign to do as they please, to do as thou wilt, a very demonic spirit. So they're not respecting you. They don't respect themselves. How can they respect you? You know what I'm saying? Verse 12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Right. She will commit adultery. Okay. If you're not around, she is going to have relations. Period. This is the condition of the women in America, Babylon the Great, which is why you must watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against you, which she will. She will lay down with other men. Okay. As a thirsty traveler, she will open her quiver to every arrow. Okay? Short, fat, tall, the same nationality, different nationalities. They don't discriminate when it comes to the rod. And this is why you shouldn't get caught up in these situations, man. Okay? In these latter days, the Lord is pushing forward his agenda of judgment against the world. Okay? For its evil. And you should remain as you were when the Lord found you. If you were single when the Lord found you, just stay single. If you happen to have been married when the Lord came to you and pulled you out of your wicked way of thinking, your wicked lifestyles, then just remain married if you can. But if you do happen to get divorced, man, don't look to get married again. Okay? I'm going to sum this up quick. This is not meant to be a long lesson, but it just hit a nerve. And when it hit that nerve, I had to speak on it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7. I'll begin at verse 20. It says, let every man abide in the same calling wherein he was called. Art thou called to be a servant? Care not for it. But if thou mayest be made free, use it rather. For he that is called in Yahawah, being a servant, is Yahawah's freeman. Likewise also he that is called being free is Hamashiach's servant. Ye are bought with a price, but ye be not ye the servants of men. Brethren, let every man wherein he is called therein abide with Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of Yahawah. Yet I give my judgment as one that hath obtained mercy of Yahawah to be faithful. I suppose therefore that it is good for the present distress. I say that it is good for a man so to be. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. And if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth, that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Right. And that is the time that we're living in. We're living in the time that both they that have wives be as though they had none, because the time is short. Verse 30. And they that weep as though they wept not. And they that rejoice as though they rejoice not. And they that buy as though they possessed not. and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Right. I got it in the blue letter. I got it in the blue letter, the New Living Translation. We're going to read it one more time. It says, yes, each of you should remain as you were when YAHAWASHI called you. Are you a slave? Don't let that worry you. But if you get a chance to be free, take it. And remember, if you were a slave when YAHAWASHI called you, you are now free in YAHAWASHI. And if you were free when YAHAWASHI called you, you are now a slave of Hamashiach. YAHAWASHI paid a high price for you, so don't be enslaved by the world. Each of you, dear brothers and sisters, should remain as you were when YAHAWASHI first called you. Now, regarding your question about young women who are not yet married, I do not have a command from YAHAWASHI for them. But YAHAWASHI in his mercy have given me wisdom that can be trusted, and I will share it with you. Because of the present crisis, I think it is best to remain as you are. If you have a wife, do not seek to end the marriage. If you do not have a wife, do not seek to get married. But if you do get married, it is not a sin. And if a young woman gets married, it is not a sin. However, those who get married at this time will have troubles. And I am trying to spare you those problems. Right. Right. But let me say this, dear brothers and sisters, the time that remains is very short. So from now on, those with wives should not focus only on their marriage. Those who weep and who rejoice or who buy things should not be absorbed by the weeping or their joy or their possessions. Those who use the things of this world should not become attached to them, for this world as we know it will soon pass away. Right. The world is about to pass away. So don't go setting up more problems for yourself than you can deal with, that you want to deal with in these latter days. If you're not married, just stay single. Let the Lord return. You'll get more than what you had on this side, like Job. Hopefully this has been edifying. This is what was on my spirit tonight. Call halal la Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi for this message. Stay woke. Keep your eyes open. We're in the latter days. We're in the last seconds of the latter days, okay? You must walk circumspectly, wise, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Shalom.